Mr. Chairman, the Treasury Secretary says that corporate tax cuts will pay for themselves and additionally will generate $2 trillion in new economic growth through the magic of dynamic scoring. This is a lie, but it's only the first lie. Goldman Sachs economists, from which the Treasury Secretary came, the University of Pennsylvania Wharton School, the Tax Policy Center, have all categorically and unequivocally rejected the Treasury Secretary's dynamic scoring fantasy. In fact, they indicate that there will be virtually no growth, there will be deficits, and the Treasury Secretary is off by about $6 trillion in his estimates. As I mentioned previously, the White House Council of Economic Advisors issued a report arguing that the $1.5 trillion corporate tax cut will accrue to the benefit of middle Americans. They actually said this, that cutting the corporate rate from 35% to 20% will get an annual increase for every American of between $4,000 and $9,000 a year once fully into effect. That's what they said. That's lie number two. The only thing worse than these lies is the presumption on their part that the American people believe this and that they're stupid. And that's why they don't have the guts to come before this committee. And I think it's shameful to defend the things that they have said. Corporate America contributes about 9% in federal revenues. It was at one point about 30%. Corporate America makes record profits today and hires expensive lawyers and accountants to hide the cash that they are hoarding in foreign accounts to avoid paying taxation and also U.S. Treasury bonds. Corporate America has been gutless in not living up to their responsibility to help move this economy in an efficient way. And don't tell me that corporate Americans are the job creators. The American people are the job creators. The American economy is the strongest economy in human history. It's 70% consumption. The record will show clearly when there are high wages, there is high demand. And when there is high demand in the economy, there is high growth in the economy. And when there's high growth in the economy, we don't have budgetary deficits, we have budget surpluses. We know this because from 1992 to 2000, we had nearly 4% economic growth sustained over an 8-year period. America invested in cancer research, in rebuilding the roads and bridges of this nation, in pushing out innovation that fueled corporate America's rise to economic profits. And we expected that corporate America would do the right thing and pay their fair share. Today, General Electric, over the last 5 years, made $28 billion in profits and paid no corporate taxes. Mr. Chairman, this tax cut will not do what the proponents of it say they will.
Gentleman's time has expired.
We need to do much better.